My name is Taylor Nicholson, and I'm the director of Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike is the story of a young girl named Dylan working at her family's bowling alley, and she falls for the league captain, Parker, who is a bowling hotshot and town heartthrob.
Please.
I made this film during my senior year at Cal State Long Beach. I wrote it during the summer, shot it that November, and finished it up the following spring.
Roll cam. Speed. Mark.
My name is Kelsey Reyes, and I am the producer of Lucky Strike. I think the hardest part about working on the Lucky Strike set was just getting the day started because, we were working at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., so the hours were really intense.
Because we were shooting in a bowling alley, we had to shoot during the off hours of the alley. Luckily, by the time everyone showed up, my producer Kelsey Reyes already had all the food set up and had coffee and breakfast orders running to assure that everyone was feeling awake and good throughout the day.
Okay, who calls a bowling alley at 4:50 in the morning?
Oh, sorry, David. I have them on speed dial. Do you guys serve pizza?
This entire film was shot on 35mm film, which was not only a challenge for myself, but also my director of photography, Kai McKnight. When I first told Kai that I wanted to shoot on film, he immediately signed up for the challenge. He started coming up with all sorts of ideas and new perspectives for each scene, which really expanded my vision. At the end, I wanted to shoot this film on 35mm because I feel like bowling alleys and film really share a sense of timelessness, and that's something I really wanted to capture with the aesthetics of this narrative.
I'm Laura Buffington, and I was the production designer. The biggest challenge I faced was before the set, when I had to prepare everything to make the film look like what it was, to make it look like this is a bowling alley that has been passed down through a few generations, and that bowling is really this family's legacy. And so having to culminate like a really cool bowling ball and trophies and old fake family photos and stuff, that was definitely a challenge to figure out who this family is and what they represent.
I also have to give so much credit to my actors who were able to stay in character at 4 o'clock in the morning in a freezing cold bowling alley. Liz, Ryan, John, and Braden, they all put so much passion into their characters. They knew who they were playing, and they played them so well. And I think it's really their performances that carry this film and tie it all together.
You can't take that.
Yes, I can. Yelizaveta Rybulchenko, but I go by Liz, and I played Dylan. She's just a quirky little 16-year-old girl. Her story was so personable to me, which is what really attracted me to the role in the first place.
I'm Ryan, and I played Parker. I relate to his determination and his passion. I wouldn't use it quite in the way that he does. I think I respect women a little bit more than he does.
Me and the sound guy, his name is Renee, had a lot of fun on set because he likes to sing. And he likes to sing like Katy Perry or something, and he would just burst out every now and then between takes, and obviously I would too. It was like my mic, and we just shared laughs that way.
Okay, here was the biggest challenge. I had to get a strike on one of my bowls. They were doing it in one shot, so I had to get the ball and approach and bowl just like I would and get a strike. And we were working with film, so you get maybe 3 shots. And I bowled, the first bowl I threw was a strike, and everyone just rejoiced because it just worked out so well.
The most rewarding part of this experience for me is really the collaborative effort of everyone involved. Having this crew of 30+ people follow me into the dark, literally because it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and just working their butts off to make sure that my vision comes to life. It's really an incredible feeling and something that I can't thank them enough for.
All right, everyone. And background. Roll camera. Action.
This film really means a lot to me because, you know, as a woman growing up, you're taught from a very young age how to look, how to act, how to dress, how to be a lady, and to be honest, I think it's all crap. And I think you should just listen to your heart and be who you want to be versus trying to live up to other people's expectations. Ultimately, I think that loving yourself is one of the most important things in the world, and that's really what I'm trying to say with this film.
We all go through that time in our lives where we just want to fit in and want people to like us, and that journey of like realizing that at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is yourself and like how you feel about yourself and if you're happy or not, and everything else will just fall into place.